Welcome, Gemini, to your mid-month reading for October. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you during mid-month. Okay. This month seems to be moving very fast. Every time I say that, my kids are like, you say that every month for the last 3 months. Yeah, it does seem that way, though. Maybe it's just because I'm really busy. Keeping yourself busy makes things go by much faster, right? So, it's like, why is it moving so fast? I think it all started when school started. So school really has a thing of keeping us all very busy. So, okay, friends. That's why a lot of these readings are coming out a little early. So, you know, if you're looking for your astro dice, they're going to be towards the end of the month, for the beginning of the month, because that's the only way I can really get them done. So you might want to check those out if you feel like you're missing them. They were usually done the last week of the month and then coming straight into October. So you'd have to go to October to find them. Okay, so yeah. I had a lot of people ask, where's that astro dice? So next month, go ahead and go straight to November if you want that astro dice. This is going to be written for November at the end of the month. Okay, so just so everybody's clear about that. Since I do 7 readings, so, you know, trying to get them all paced out. Okay, my friends. It says you got balance over here. I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, trying to do a balancing act. That's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, friends. So it looks like you're doing a balancing act over here. It's like you're juggling 2 things at the same time, kind of like what I was just talking about. Okay. Yeah, and this is because you're trying to succeed in doing something. And it feels like maybe you have 2 things going on and you're trying to find this victory. If I can pace myself doing this and pace myself doing that, then I can get them both done. But it also feels like when you're juggling, it's like, which one is more important kind of feeling. Which one needs to be done first, you know. Especially if it's like debt or finances. You know, you're just kind of like, do I need to avalanche or do I want to snowball, right? So that I can get my victory, that type of feeling. Okay, this is going to bring in the sun in the present and in the near past. You have accelerated motion. You're on a move and you're on a roll. And in the near future, you are standing your ground. So you have 3 for harmony going on over here. So you have 2, 3, and a 7. Wow. And then the 7 here is the victory. And this is also, you know, a 7 as well. So really finding the insights and the awareness of what really needs to be done while you're balancing all of this out. And this is because, look at this, this 9 plus 1 becomes 10, and this is 1 because you're looking for that new beginning. You definitely are. And you need to take you found in the recent past that you really needed the authority. You wanted the control. You're wishing upon a star. You're getting all of this done. So, yeah. Numerology always comes in handy, especially for reading. Okay, so just in life in general. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Yes, you've got this accelerated motion that you are moving beautifully into, Gemini. You are not really overbearingly rushing in. This is kind of more of a moderate writing. Right, it's fast. It's faster than just moderate, but it's definitely something that you're holding passionately to. So as you're coming through this accelerated motion, you're saying, I'm going to ride towards this passionately because this is something that I'm dreaming of and something I need to get done. Okay, and it could even be you're moving towards, could be an Aries. Maybe it's love as well. Maybe you're balancing love and work at the same time, trying to balance them out. Let's see. Take it how it resonates. 5 of Wands. It's like you don't want to fight that anymore. Yeah, you're like You're not fighting that anymore. You're kind of taking a stance back. You know, but you're still, it's almost like I'm not fighting it hard, but I am pushing on it. Like there could be negotiations, right, within just yourself. Like you're trying to negotiate with yourself, right? And this could be where there's this balancing and this juggling is coming in. So you're pushing towards what you want passionately. Like I said, it could be a person. For the Ten of Cups, you could even be passionately doing this for your family with the Ten of Cups. However it is, it's going to be this satisfaction that you know that you need to achieve, and you're not giving up on this. There's no way, right? I have been wishing on a star. I've got the chariot going. I'm watching this go, and I'm pushing on this hard. So you have the light over here. And now I know why you're balancing, right? So this past is really telling us how you got to balancing and juggling this this situation. So you're balancing so that you can get to the sun. This is the same as the sun card. You need the light. You want the joy. You're balancing and everything and trying to get everything done so that you can have the bliss, the freedom, and the happiness that you need. Okay, so for yourself, okay, or your family, right? And yes, the triumphant success, remember, and those of you who are new, this card doesn't just resonate on the Two of Pentacles, it also resonates on the entire reading. So the triumph and victory over here is what you are going after. You're saying, I am going to triumph in victory over this. I'm going to be victorious. This is going to happen. And then it's going to come right into your energy now saying, yes, as soon as I get this balance and I figure out how I'm going to do everything, oh my gosh, you know, I am going to be so victorious. Four of Wands, trying to balance again. You got the Four coming up. The Four is feeling the stability, feeling where you're planting your own roots is making you stable. You don't want to have to fall. You're going after something that you're so passionate about. Lots of passion going on over here. Like I said, you could be doing it for your family. But this balance is definitely, like I said, going to give you, it could be just freedom in your own home. Maybe you're buying a house. Maybe you're, fixing a house. Maybe you're getting ready to sell a house. Maybe you're just trying to bring your finances together for your household, right? And it's something you're super passionate about. Or trying to balance this, maybe this, like I said, this Aries doesn't have to be, balancing that with work and balancing all these things so that you can get closer to the Knight of Wands. Yeah. You guys could even be negotiating getting married. You got the Five of Wands over here. Maybe you're talking about being married and you're trying to juggle all these things around for marriage. You got negotiations, which could be, talking about marriage. Yeah. Or maybe having a baby. Oh my gosh, there's so many different scenarios. If I went through all the scenarios that I keep seeing in these cards, we could be here all day. So we'll just continue pretty much on the same storyline for now, because yeah, I see, oh my gosh, like somebody is definitely could be getting married or trying to have a baby, and you might even be buying a new house because you just had a baby or you're pregnant. Oh my gosh, yeah. General readings, so many different scenarios. Okay, so going back to the one, it's because you're not feeling the connections that you need to connect. You feel like there's this upside downness to what you love, with the Two of Cups upside down, right? Not feeling that connection, feeling like you're made poor choices. With the Two of Cups, it almost feels like you're juggling maybe even your mind, all the poor choices, so you're going after what really you need to do. Okay. I don't really see you going through a separation. Could be. For some of you, you might even say, no, we went through a separation. Could be. But really, seriously, what I see is an ending to poor choices. You're now balancing out what you need to get to your happiness and your freedom. And you're saying all these poor choices that I made might be coming back into mind. And that's why I'm trying to triumph and be, you know, victorious over these things that are going on. Okay. And for some of you, you might be trying to get through all of this, and you have the health card here as well. So somebody might be trying to do all these things while being sick. And if your sickness is coming up, it could be that's why you're balancing for some of you. You're trying to balance, I don't feel good today because I have, you know, this sickness. Maybe I'm diabetic or something like this. And so today it's a challenge for me. It's a super challenge for me because, you know, some days I feel good and some days I don't. So maybe you're juggling, you know, the bad days from the good days, and it seems like it's taking a long time, but that's okay, because in your head you're like, I'm going to get this done, right? So you're pushing through. Oh my gosh, yeah. Thank you, Spirit, for that, because yeah, I do see that too, especially with sitting over here next to that. Yeah. And that could be the separating. You know, for those of you who are sick too, separating yourself from the good days to the bad days of health. Yeah, absolutely. And the Seven of Wands, standing your ground. So yeah, you're standing your ground. No matter whether these are the poor choices that keep coming up, the things that keep bringing you down. Maybe they want you to work too much and you're like, I'm trying to move. Or I'm trying to get married and you're not letting me have a day off. Take it how it resonates. But you're really standing your ground because now it's becoming a challenge. And that's why you have these Two of Pentacles. No matter what, you're juggling these two things, trying to get them done, and it's becoming a challenge. And you're like, oh, come on. It almost feels like, give me a break. Now, Six of Swords, don't you see that I'm trying to move into my victory? Three of Swords, yes, whatever it is in the present, they're trying to give you heartache and they're trying to separate you. Gosh, it just feels like I said, it does. It feels like you are juggling one thing from the other thing and you're having a rough time, and it's giving you Three of Swords because you're really trying to stand your ground and take this challenge over here, but it feels like something is weighing you down from trying to hold you back to get to where you need to be. How hard is that, right? It's like, come on. Eight of Cups, you're trying to progress forward. You're like, no, you don't understand. This is where I need to be. Six of Cups, this is something I've been dreaming about a long time. Don't you see? This is maybe one of my dreams since childhood, to be married, to have this beautiful house, to have this, to have freedom, to do this, that, the other, have children. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, something is holding you back. And it feels like it's some kind of dream. And I don't feel like it's 100% holding you back completely. It's just, it feels like there's a time period. Are you on a time period? Do you feel you have a time period? Yeah, you have the realizations that you planted your seeds and it's time to go get this now. You don't have time for these people to sit over here, or a time for this sickness to hurt you now, or time for this to come up, whatever the situation is. Right, it's like it feels very timed. It's timed. I think it's because this moon keeps showing itself to me, and it's like it's the perfect time. You don't understand. I gotta go. I gotta go. So you're definitely over here trying to, you know, delegate, trying to do both. It really feels like. Stand your ground. For the Temperance upside down, yeah, they're really trying to do something. You got the Truth, yeah. But you got the Six of Wands in the end. Oh, I love that. Okay, so you have the Six of Wands. So it's the victory. You were victorious. You will have victory in the end, in the near future, which could be a week from now, 2 weeks from now, however, give or take. But your challenge is almost over for the Truth and the victory. because everything's going to come back into balance with the justice over here. Everything's going to be super balanced. Everything's going to come the way you need it to come through. Yeah, you're just going to have, it's going to be more moderate with the temperance over here. Okay. And it's going to be overwhelming. And that's really where the challenge is going to come through, because you're going to realize how overwhelming it is over here with the temperance upside down. Still standing that ground for whatever this overwhelming Three of Swords is. Okay. But it's all good because it shows you have the Six of Wands. You will get through this. You will conquer this, just as the Triumph says. So, okay. It's just going to be a little bit of, man, if I could say anything in this reading, it would be, it's a challenge. You got two standing your grounds with the challenge, and the Triumph, it's a challenge. For sure. Let's see what the angels have to say. So just be ready for the challenge, and don't give up. Don't give up. Don't let it overwhelm you so much. Okay, just know that this is what's happening. A year from now, everything's going to be exactly where you want it to be. Exactly. So, okay, so reconsider anything that keeps you from not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, and then for the big happy changes. Because no matter what, in the end, you'll have big happy changes. So, moving towards exactly where you want to be with your victory of the Six of Wands, and then a year from now, everything is going to be that sunlight. Because you're going to have everything balanced. It looks like everything's going to be balanced out. Okay, so it's up to you to keep going and moving forward. And clarify on the Six of Wands over here. Yeah, just continue to take action. Okay, so for some of you, it could be the next few months. It could be within the next few weeks. But overall, within the next year, you're going to have the big happy changes that you literally need. Okay. So, especially if you're looking, you're having a baby, right? If you're having this baby, you're making a family, everything's going to come together beautifully. Okay. So, all right, my friends. And that was for you. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.